Hello, welcome to Digital Farm TV Rural News. I'm Andy Walker. Indonesia's new Trade Minister Thomas Lembong has told journalists in Jakarta he plans to issue import permits for up to 300,000 extra head of cattle between now and December. Thomas Lembong was only appointed Trade Minister last week, replacing Rahmat Gobel, who had previously ordered a dramatic cut in quarterly cattle imports from Australia, according to Beef Central. The new minister told reporters one of his immediate priorities was to turn around rocketing domestic beef prices. 2 weeks ago, Indonesia announced it was releasing a new round of third quarter import permits for an extra 50,000 slaughter cattle to counter the 40% rise in retail beef prices since Ramadan ended in June. Western Australia's peak farming organisations have called on the RSPCA to cease its activist campaign against live exports and focus on practical measures to prevent cruelty to domestic animals. The WA Farmers Federation and the Pastoralists and Graziers Association last week testified before a parliamentary committee examining the funding and role of the RSPCA in WA, according to ABC Rural. The committee was established after Shooters and Fishers Party MP Rick Mazza raised concerns that the RSPCA was drifting from its core function into wholesale opposition to live exports. Tony York from WA Farmers told the committee there was a growing perception among members that the RSPCA was anti-farming. Across in New Zealand, dairy giant Fonterra said this week it was desperate to get its hands on organic milk supplies because organic milk was worth 5 times more than conventional milk. Recently, Fonterra increased the premium it paid to organic farmers by 25 cents per kilogram of milk solids to a total of 1.75 New Zealand dollars. Added to the forecast price of $3.85 announced last week, organic suppliers will receive $5.60 per kilogram of milk solids this season. The international retail price of organic milk powder was $14,600 per tonne, compared with about $2,800 for non-organic. Skim organic powder fetched $12,500 a tonne. An anonymous $1.5 million donation to University of Sydney Robotics Research aims to make robotic technology accessible to the average Australian farmer. The donation will support the Farm Bot for the People project. Project coordinator Professor Salah Sukialar said the affordable farm bots would give farmers tools to help better manage their enterprises. These tools would also help reduce the time spent on laborious farm duties, crop and animal monitoring, as well as invasive pest management. The platforms would be rugged, robust, battery and solar powered, energy efficient, simple to operate and easily adaptable to different farming needs. Cattle and sheep meat producers with a passion for research and development are being encouraged to put up their hands to help steer Meat and Livestock Australia. MLA is seeking nominations from grassroots producers to be part of 7 new producer committees across southern Australia that will play a critical new role in driving the organisation's R&D activities. MLA On-Farm Innovation GM, Dr. Matt McDonough, said the regional committees would allow local cattle and sheep meat producers greater input into local R&D priorities. MLA was changing the way it consulted with producers across Australia to ensure the people who funded R&D had direct input into how their levy money was spent. The value of Australian vegetable exports has increased by more than 5% since last financial year, driven by strong performances in Asian and Middle Eastern markets, according to data from the Global Trade Atlas. The value of exports increased to more than $270 million in 2014-15, up from $256 million in 2013-14, with key markets in Asia and the Middle East contributing to this growth. Since 2013-14, Australian vegetable exports to Singapore and the United Arab Emirates had increased by 29% and 24% respectively, according to AusVeg Export Development Manager Michael Coote. Overall, there had been increases in exports for key vegetable commodities such as carrots, which experienced an increase of 10%, and cauliflower and broccoli, where export value rose by 60%. Canola production data in New South Wales and Queensland received a boost last week with the release of the first northern-specific agronomic information to help bolster yields and returns. The Grains Research and Development Corporation's Canola Grow Note was launched at AgQuip Field Days by Northern Panel Chair James Clark. A feature was frequently asked questions that focused on key production issues. The launch of the Grow Note reflected the rapidly escalating popularity of canola within northern cropping rotations. Well, that's it for Digital Farm TV Rural News. I'm Andy Walker. Look forward to your company again next week. Bye.